little something else. But with no further ado, let's get right into how these modern women, leftover women, are losing their minds. What did that thing say? Losing their minds, and I forgot what I put in there, man. But something about them losing their minds. With no further ado, let's get right into it. You guys smash that like button. Go ahead, smash that like button. Oh, losing their minds out here in these streets. Yeah.
For my flesh do something crazy.
It's not until a woman realizes that a man will communicate with the woman that he likes. It's not that men have issues communicating.
A man would
it's
do
that
any and everything y'all say men don't do with the woman he likes.
Yeah, you know how many men.
Did you hear what he just
Yes.
No, a man will do everything that y'all say men don't do and men ain't capable of, and ain't no more men like this. He would do all that without having to be prompted.
Yeah.
And he would do it with joy and glee for the woman he actually likes.
And
Yeah, that's right. Joy and glee.
Well, it's getting kind of late, so
Yeah, let me head up out of here before my flesh do something crazy.
how crazy. Well, we got into that disagreement yesterday about if chickens lay eggs or hatch them. The way you spoke to me just
Gentle, it's the only way I want to deal with you.
You hungry?
Well, I'm good for now.
Okay. It's so weird for me. Oh, my feet, what they doing? When I go through my trauma flares and you see the parts of me that aren't so funny, I really appreciate your patience.
I love learning the depths of you. Patience is my pleasure.
Boy, you drive me crazy. Thank you, Jesus. Well, it's getting kind of late, so
Yeah, let me head up out of here before my flesh do something crazy.
Can y'all tell me what y'all love about tattoos? Now, I got some beautiful brown skin. I'm telling you right now, ain't no tattoo gonna ever be on my skin. Yes, I have a son, I have a mother, a father, and siblings, and everything else that everybody else got. Ain't neither one of them gonna be on my body, though. And I don't care about no phrases and Chinese language and the hieroglyphics or hieroglyphics, however you say it. Why would I put that on my beautiful brown skin? Y'all tell me, what is the big deal with tattoos? Because I don't like them. They're not a deal breaker. Some man got them. I don't care about that. But on my body, I don't think so.
Can
y'all tell me what y'all love
these
about
women
tattoos?
and tattoos?
Now, I got some beautiful brown skin. I'm telling you right now, ain't no tattoo gonna ever be on my skin. Yes, I have a son.
Yeah, we like that beautiful skin without the tattoos on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to cover up nothing.
We entered this conversation kind of assuming.
Not today. Woo! Just like that. Just like that. Get your ass in that kitchen. You know what I'm saying? What you think you doing? What you think you do?
No, I know women. Y'all gonna be mad at me, even the single women. The man.
Y'all go ahead and smash that like button. Smash that like button. Let's do this.
It's still the head. You ain't gonna get me to say nothing different. If you don't want your husband to be the head, you should have married him. Sorry. Anytime a man allows the woman to act as a head, you are setting yourself up for failure. And so that's why even when Jezebel earlier was trying to get rid of the prophets, and then she couldn't get rid of Elijah escaped that wrath that she was trying to put on the prophets. Now we see that unturned a whole 360, all because she wouldn't keep her mouth shut and operate in her place. No, I know women. Y'all gonna be mad at me, even the single women.
They asked, "You have an Android?" And I said, "Yeah, girl." So she says, "Marcel, what kind of phone do you have?"
What's up, ladies? This is a BJ tutorial, and I'm your teacher, Triple H, and today we're going to learn how.
All right, ladies, take some notes. Take some notes. Get your pen and paper out. What you know what I'm saying, probably already had it out. Take notes from whatever I'm saying.
to give a BJ, right? Now, I had to keep it IG friendly, so I use letters and underscores to give my description of what a Johnson looked like, so pay attention, ladies. You're gonna take your first two fingers and you're gonna wrap them around the letters W and B, and you're gonna move them in a circular motion up and down. Now, the letter B is very sensitive, but it also has a lot of nerves in it, right? You're gonna take your bottom two fingers and put them on top of the underscore for gripping, and then you're gonna take your thumb and put it at the bottom of the underscore so you can stimulate that main vein. Then you're gonna use your other hand to comfort the letters B. Also, you want to stay in between the letters B and G. You don't really want to go under the letter G, right? You want to stay in between the letters B and G. And sometimes, during this process, you're kind of learning your man combos. Maybe he like you to do B then B or G then B to the W. Just be proud that you're learning your man combos. Now, let's just say your man said, hey, it's kind of boring and it's kind of dry. Here's the solution. The further you go down on these underscores, it's going to create more saliva. So, if you need it to be not so dry, go further down on the underscores and it's going to create more saliva. So let's say your man say, man, your teeth be getting in the way. Here's the solution for that. You're going to blow a kiss, open, and hold that position. Look. So blow a kiss, open, and hold that position. And that's it for today's BJ tutorial class. What's up, ladies? This is the BJ tutorial, and I'm your teacher, Triple H, and today we're going to learn how to give a BJ.
Okay.
Women be like, I'm happy single. I'm happy.
Speaking of which, look, let's just let's go ahead and move on. Let me see, we got one more in here.
Ladies, we gotta stop saying, I keep running to the same type of man. They broke, they bums, they don't got nothing going for themselves. You dress like you want that type of man. Ladies,
they don't want to hear that.
Some women might not like what I'm about to say, but I don't really give a damn. But I am going to explain to men on how to check women when they are being disrespectful or testing them. There are more, but it's really 3 reasons on why a woman will disrespect you. The first one, men from her past allowed it. So now she feels like moving forward, okay, well, other men will allow me to do it. And usually these are women that are attractive. Because usually unattractive women, when they're dealing with someone that they like or find attractive, they kind of are being on their P's and Q's subconsciously. Number 2 is because you allowed the subtle disrespect or test to be swept under the rug. And so now she feels like she can amp it up. Now, the third one is something about how you carry yourself. Maybe how you interact with your homeboys or how you interact with other women when she see you out. And now she feels like, oh, well, I definitely could play in his face. How to check it is to not be cliche and over the top where you're trying to convince yourself instead of convincing her to not check you. So don't do the typical, I'm not one of them. You pull back and give her a little verbal. So you pulling back is going to make her come to you being more apologetic. And of course you explain what she's done, but it's going to help her understand, because when you're a little too rah-rah, it's going to make her rebel and pull away from you. Some women might not like what I'm about to say, but I don't really give a damn. But I am going to explain to men on how to check women when.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys want to do, but I'm not going to be dealing with all that. So, if you want to check them, go through the process of whatever she's talking about, but I just get rid of them, man. She playing these games with you, I would just get rid of her. I'm telling you.
Females who say that all men cheat, leave the women who still believe in love alone, okay? Because that is such a toxic mindset. There are real men out there who don't play with their own time, and they don't play with real women's time. They are transparent, they are honest, they are open, they don't have to lie to kick it, okay?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the clips I was going to show. Let's go ahead and switch on over here.
Love to call men thirsty, but they hate a man that they can't manipulate with their body. If they can't pop off that bra or shake a little ass and he's not drooling all over her, she is pissed. Like, how dare he ask for intellect, substance, a skill set, or conversation? I'm a woman. I don't need to do any of that. Yo.
She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Let's go ahead and get to this next one.
Circumstances, negative thoughts, and negative feelings as that 99% that stay stuck in that dead end. The difference is that they do not avoid those feelings, thoughts, or circumstances. They don't run from them and they don't fear them. They actually learn how to befriend them, learn how to use them as fuel to make themselves succeed in life. And that is what I had to learn to turn my entire life around. The top 1% of people have the same.
See if I can not get copyright on this one.
Joke about it is God. That's what they're missing. It's like they're trying to get every other piece, but God is one of those pieces. When you take that out, you really don't end up with the life you're supposed to have. But no matter how cool you think you are or how tough you think you are, even gangsters pray. The item that's missing, as much as people joke about it, is God.
He never lied. A lot of people out here, they're trying to get everything else together, but they're not putting God first. And that's that piece you're missing. Let's keep it going. I don't know if I'll play it.
Never. Tell her how old you is. All right, then. Don't play like that.
Tell her.
Hey, Pam. So they ain't never looked like this, your ass.
They ain't never.
So first thing they're going to do is turn around and show you their stinking ass. She tried to get her face off the camera as soon as possible to show her butt. At 60, man, it's never too old, I guess.
Life truly becomes a manifestation of the people, the things that you honor and that you dishonor. Meaning, a lot of people don't honor people that's been good to them. Like, never forget those that helped you in your time of need, those that hurt you in your time of need, and those that left you in your time of need. Ooh. Like, so I named my years, right? So this year and last year is I'm bad. B-A-D. B-A-A-D. Bold, aligned, ascending, and debt-free. And debt-free doesn't mean money. Debt-free means, Stormy, don't forget everything you said you were going to do. Don't forget everybody that helped you along the way. I believe you're.
I
want to be a salad. Oh, you said my booty big. Is my booty big? Yep. Oh, you said my booty big.
I didn't mean to have a mouse right there. She turned around into the mouse, man. I was whatever. Again, just turning around. I mean, she just got through dropping a good video, man. She's over turning around. All right. Yeah, we get it. Let's go on to the next. No copyright. Oof. Yeah.
To have disagree, we don't care about that. We don't look for that in a woman. So you're trying to care about that. No. Listen, men in general do not care about this. Men just have a natural proclivity for a feminine, soft, submissive woman. And the highest probability of getting that is normally a younger person because they've experienced less. That's just the facts. The more you experience, the more you go through in life, the more you had, the more trauma you've been through, the more baggage you will bring to that man. So guess what? Listen, since the probability is higher that a younger girl,
she's not gonna listen, man. She's hungry, man.
Been through less. Most men are attracted to less because we don't care about all of your accomplishments and the goals that you're going through. Because even when we get into a relationship, my money is your money and your money is your money. So what the freak? Why do I care about your accomplishments and the things that you're doing? I want a woman to be soft, feminine, submissive, and be a cheerleader and follow my lead. Men don't want a strong.
There it is. Oh, that's too long, man.
My husband, pointing out the things that I wish he would change, nagging at him for the things that he wasn't. I spent so many years doing that I could have actually spent working on myself. If I would have been truthful and realized that I was the common denominator of my failed relationships. It's me, Judge. Yeah, me. I'm the problem. Girl, you're gonna get in this marriage and the enemy will try to deceive you like that man is the problem. It's you. To be honest with y'all, I don't think that I became a good wife until I got to the lowest moment of like looking at myself and saying, you're not a good wife. It wasn't until then that I got up and I was like, okay, now that I faced myself, I can see what I'm working with and I can grow. But as I was continuing to ignore and act delusional, like he was the only one with issues, I kept falling in this tunnel. And so a lot of us are running from ourselves. And so
She ain't never lied. Can't let her keep running. I don't know what that music's copyright or not, so keep it trucking. Okay.
Equipment being dropped off in the Black community the same way crack was in the 80s, right? Now, I know it's a joke, but hear me out. Why does it seem like society is hell-bent on keeping men and women separated from each other and at each other's necks? Because we all know that these relationship hypotheticals and stupid podcast questions are deteriorating and detrimental and dysfunctional to our society, right? But for some strange reason, we can't stop engaging. We can say that this content doesn't have an effect in the real world, but if that was the case, then why do these advertising companies spend millions of dollars to show us their product for 15 seconds? Doesn't matter how strong-minded you are influenced by what you see and what you hear. There are so many people that have been hurt, tried, and tested, and they say they'd rather do this alone because it's too hard to try to get it right with the opposite sex. I want to be clear that doing it alone is not working. In the United States,
I don't know what you're talking about. This is when they start babbling and just start saying stuff. I don't know who this young lady is, but you're wrong as fuck. You must be talking about women, because you're definitely not speaking for men. You're not a man. You can say it with a straight face right into the camera, and you can do your best to make it seem like you know what you're talking about, but you're clearly delusional. Clearly delusional. Now, I hope she's talking about women, because men are doing just fine alone. Stop talking crazy. Yeah, it's definitely live, man.
and unaliving themselves is at all-time high, and it's increasing the older men get, so it's detrimental for men. And women, we're seeing a rise in alcohol.
Why did she? What? Can't wind this stuff back or nothing. But I be babbling, man. I just be babbling. He's saying, listen, as respectful as possible. We don't give a fuck. Okay? Whatever you babbling about, whatever you think you know, you don't know nothing. Because if you did, you'd have a man. You know what I'm saying? If you have a man, he ain't doing a good job, or he ain't the man you want, because you're online babbling, worrying about men that ain't worried about you. Worry about the females that your voice is going to resonate with. Stop babbling about what you think you know about men, and you don't know shit about shit, man. Don't know nothing. Just be talking, man. They just be talking it.
Alcoholism, which is incredibly detrimental to our health because we have more body fat than men do. If that wasn't enough, the children are suffering the consequences of not having the resources for what they need in life.
If she even have any kids, man, she probably don't. You motherfuckers without kids, just shut up. You don't know nothing. You're spewing off stats. You're not a parent. You don't do this every day. Man, listen. You females that just run your mouth online because it sounds good to you and makes you feel this kind of stuff right here it's old, man. It's old. Hey, the sisterhood's got your back, but as far as men listening to this babbling nonsense, no.
Single people in multiple different households instead of a family under one roof is a lot more lucrative and profitable for the powers that be.
It's very obvious, and we know that. But whenever they gave y'all Section 8 and whenever they gave y'all food stamps, you kicked the men out. Blame your mom and your grandma. What the hell are you talking to us about it for? Like we don't already know this.
Children do better in school and are far less likely to go to prison.
Yeah, but you know what? Guess what? Single mother homes is what's making those kids that go to prisons and whatnot. Single father homes are putting out the kids that are doing just as good as two-parent households. You keep leaving that stat out. I wonder why.
When the father's in the household, there's a balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. Statistically speaking, we need each other. Like, not just saying that because it sounds nice, but it is the truth.
Nah. It sounds nice. It sounds nice. Nothing's needed. I don't need you to finish this life out. It would be nice having you around, but I don't need it. Okay. No, it sounds nice. You said it right the first time. It sounds nice to you. That's all that it is, man. That's all that it is. On here trying to be cute and just babbling off some nonsense.
We need each other. All I'm saying is be mindful of what you hear and see, and don't let it affect.
Yeah, like what we're listening to right now. Be very mindful of this babbling that this female is doing right now. She's just circle talking. She's saying talking points that everybody already knows. While she's trying to spill some rhetoric of it's all our fault, men and women. No, it's the woman's fault. Period. Point blank. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Affect how you view things, because there's still a lot of people in this world, myself included, that want something real with a real one.
Why don't you go find
I know
them?
we've all seen a joke about.
Why don't you go find them and shut up and get off the internet? She's not going to find them babbling to us about stuff that we don't want to hear. Get out there and go find them. Stop being lazy. The hell?
The Captain Saber 304, done. The stepdaddies, done.